called leader Raila Odinga. He's just about to go to Meru County, and before he does so, let's hear from him basically what is his agenda as he heads to Meru County. Bwana Raila Odinga, what is your agenda as you head to Meru County this morning?
First, let me begin by making a correction. Not called leader, we are now NASA, and we are here on our way to what we call Mount Kenya East tour. And this tour is taking us to Meru County today, and tomorrow we will be in Tharaka Nithi County. So it is a two-day tour of NASA. I'll be joined by my colleague, Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, on this lake. We are starting at Timau Center. From Timau, we will then go to Meru Town, where we will address two meetings, the place called Makutano, and then inside the Meru town itself. Thereafter, we will proceed to Maua, and then from Maua, we will go to Lari Center, where we will conclude our meeting this afternoon. Then tomorrow, we will go to Tharaka Nithi, where we are going to be having meetings in centers like Marimanti, Katwana, and so on. So basically, it is the purpose of this trip is to introduce NASA to this region. There is a lot of excitement, a lot of expectations among the people. We received a lot of petitions for us to tour this region. So we are also going to be talking to aspirants, those who want to vie for positions like MCAs, members of parliament, women reps, senators, and governors. So we want to really introduce our agenda. So we are going to be addressing issues that affect the people of this region, and what we intend to do as a coalition to improve the quality of life of the people in this area. This is the purpose of our trip this time.
The choice of your venues, or NASA rally venues, is very strategic. You were in Eldoret the day before yesterday, heading to Meru County today and Tharaka Nithi. Is it an attempt to claw into the Jubilee strongholds, as it were?
As we said in Eldoret, that Kenya has changed tremendously from the last elections. That when people are still looking at Kenya with the sides of 2013. But Kenyans, as you see, have moved on. We now have a completely new Kenyan voter, the majority who are youth. These youth actually look at issues. They don't look at ethnicity. They don't support you because you happen to share a same ethnic background with them. These are basically Kenyans, and they're the ones we are addressing. So we think that it is really wrong for the media to try to classify Kenya as Jubilee strongholds, CORD strongholds, or now NASA strongholds. I don't think that is a county you can just say is predominantly Jubilee or predominantly NASA. I think the elections will tell in the future. It also depends on how the parties introduce themselves. So, you know, NASA is not CORD. In other words, CORD ODM. Okay? So NASA is a completely different animal, and I really want the media to be patient with us. Let us introduce NASA properly, then we can do an assessment. Maybe after 2 months or 3 months, then put us on the weighing scale. I'm sure you will get a very different story at that time.
But by now the voter registration figures are out, 19.5 million. These forays that you're making in various areas, does it inform probably the NASA idea, and probably how many votes are you looking for from this 19.5 million strategically to win the August polls?
First, you have serious issues with the IBC. and that's a matter which is going to be addressed by my other colleagues in the course of the day, maybe tomorrow, because we are worried about the state of unpreparedness at the IEBC in terms of ICT infrastructure, in terms of the cleanness of the register. So really, we may not be talking about 19.5 voters, because they don't even know how many dead voters are on that register. They don't know how many people are double registered on that register. They don't know about the fake people who are on that register. So we will say that we want to go to a poll with a clean register and a proper ICT infrastructure. As things stand, it appears as if there's a collusion, particularly between the executive, not the commissioners. The rot is in the executive of the IEBC. And that is where you need to do proper house cleaning. Otherwise, we will have a problem going forward. But having said that, yes, we are talking about those millions of Kenyans who have registered. Some are still registering because there's still continuous voter registration exercise ongoing. Whatever number, whether it will be 18 million, 19, those are the people we are going to be appealing to. Those are the people we want to address and to tell them what is wrong with Kenya, what is ailing Kenya, and the solutions to these problems. Because we do believe that we have a solution, an answer to issues of exclusion, the issues of corruption, the issues of economic mismanagement, the issues of borrowing, which you've witnessed in this country, and the issues of education, the health sector, which is almost collapsing right now. The problems are myriad, and we do have a fix. We have a proper strategy for how to deal with these problems when we take over. Yes, this is the chief.
And we've been listening to CORD leader Raila Odinga, ODM leader. We don't know if it's the NASA leader yet, something we're going to find out, I suppose, in weeks to come. Speaking to us from Meru, where Francis Gashuri has been reporting. We are also looking at pictures standing by for that swearing in of Nyeri Deputy Governor Samuel Wamadhai. He has arrived at the county headquarters, where that swearing in is supposed to take place very shortly as he takes over the reins of the county leadership. But we are also, as I mentioned earlier, live for you here in Nairobi at the